Okay, welcome back to OCW. Okay, all right. I want to see my beautiful students. Today, we're discussing current events, news, and a big topic in current events in Korea is multiculturalism. Okay. I wanted to go over some of the interesting news articles related to multiculturalism. One is, I emailed this to you, right? One is a bill. Let's read it. Let's look at this together. One is a bill guaranteeing what?
A bill guaranteeing the basic rights of unregistered foreign children, most of whom live with illegal immigrant parents here, was not enacted during the parliamentary session last February. There is little likelihood that it will be passed in the extra session that started on April 1st, as the main parties are preoccupied with staking out advantageous positions ahead of the nationwide local elections to be held in early June.
Alright, can you come up here? I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay? Okay. Tell the OCW your name. Hi.
Hi, I'm Seokwan.
Yeah. Very handsome man. Are you single? Yes, okay. Oh, you ladies. Okay. Don't have to choose the countdown. Don't be rude. Anyway. Now, what's this article saying? There's a bill saying what? This bill may what?
May help unregistered foreign children.
Right. Who are unregistered foreign children?
Like illegal immigrants have babies. They are unregistered. Yes, in Korea, right?
There may be hundreds or thousands. And what is the problem right now? The problem is that they have these illegal children and what?
And
okay. So what is the problem?
So they are not educated and they don't know how to speak Korean. And if they grow up, it is likely to make some problem.
Right. Well, because these kids they're not born in Korea, but they don't have any.
Yeah, 주민번호.
Oh, 주민번호.
Yeah.
They don't have any 주민번호. Do you understand? And without 주민번호, you cannot what?
You cannot get a job.
You cannot go to school.
All right.
These are kids. They're slaves right there. You're 1 year old.
All right.
Okay. So they can't go to school. Whereas in America, even if you're illegal immigrant, everybody's guaranteed. It's a constitutional right.
If you're born in America, then you're American.
Well, that's true. But okay, let's say you came when you're like 1 month old. Okay, so you're still illegal immigrant. So, but still, as long as you're a child, you have a constitutional right to go to school. Okay, so the Supreme Court said.
Yeah.
But Korea, not so much. So some politicians proposed a bill saying, we should give them, okay, give them some rights.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Why? You love 불법자? You love illegal immigrant?
If we don't care those unregistered children, they are likely to form ghetto and commit crimes in the future. And also, if we don't take care of them, then what they are going to do is like staying home and do some pot. And as I said, they are going to build some ghetto and do some bad things, I guess.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Yay. Alright, now one more article from the pro side. Come on up. Audience, what's your name?
Yunhwan.
Yeah, Mr. Yunhan. Also, are you single?
Yeah.
Yes. Very handsome man. Okay. Now, let's read a few sentences in a mood. This is also from Korea Herald.
In a move to break the prevailing social prejudice, a growing number of immigrant spouses have started raising their voices and challenging to enter mainstream society. In 2010, Lee from Mongolia became a member of Gyeonggi Provincial Assembly, followed by Lee Jasmine from the Philippines winning a seat at the National Assembly 2 years later to represent ethnic minorities nationwide. This is very encouraging. These women have demonstrated that immigrant women are not just a social minority who rely on state support, but new leaders of society. Han said, still the cases of 2 women entering the political arena do not signify that the country has fully embraced the demographic changes or offered opportunities for other immigrant spouses. In fact, Representative Lee of the ruling Century Party faced strong opposition from anti-immigration activists when she entered the National Assembly. They called her a positioner's wit and urged the party to kick her out of parliament, which had never had a non-ethnic Korean member before.
Everybody heard of that? She was the first non-ethnic Korean to enter the National Assembly. Okay? Do you like Jasmine Lee, or you don't like Jasmine Lee? You like Peach instead. Okay? You like Jasmine Lee or don't like Jasmine Lee?
I like her, but I don't like Century parties.
Does anybody not like Jasmine Lee? Or do you all love Jasmine Lee? You don't feel anything. No, not good. Okay, come on up. Let's have a nice debate. Okay. All right, come on up. What's your name?
My name is Tahyang.
Ryan, let them see your handsome face without the. Okay, see? Ryan Simpson. Are you single, man?
Yep, I'm single.
Okay. You're a lucky day today, ladies. Alright. Now, how come you don't like Jasmine Lee? How come you don't like Jasmine Lee?
I know that she's not be elected by people.
Okay.
Just
Who elected her then?
the party, Sanity Party elected her.
Right, she's like a proportional representative, so the party wins that she wins. Okay, so the party wants that she won. So what are you saying? Then, but other people are proportional representatives too, right? It's
Yeah.
not just her.
Yeah.
But what do you not like about Jasmine Lee?
I don't used to non-ethnic political people in Korea.
Okay.
It just I feel not good because it's not used to.
You're not used to it?
Yeah.
So you just don't like any change?
No, I like change, but I feel some.
Why you feel some 인종차별?
No.
Prejudice? Are you racist? What do you feel?
I should have more study about
Okay.
her
Sure.
her political.
Political views?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, one reason why people don't like her is because she's supposed to represent who? Right. Well, actually, in the article, the party selected her to represent multicultural families. Okay. And so many Koreans think that she only represents multicultural families.
Not Korean.
Yeah, she doesn't really represent Koreans. And so many Koreans think that that's not good. That everybody elected to the National Assembly should represent, Korea.
Yep.
Okay? Or in Isa district, not Korea. Okay? But at least he's representing Korea.
Yep.
Okay? But definitely is the only representative that is seen as representing not Korea. You
In
understand?
Korea.
Right, in
But not
Korea.
Korea.
According to the news article, right? The
Yeah.
news article said that, she entered to represent ethnic minorities nationwide. Okay? And, people think, why does she have to represent ethnic minorities? Why can't she just represent, everybody? You understand? And it makes multicultural families seem like they're not Korean. You see? Right. So that is a criticism. Okay? So some people don't like her because they're racist. Okay? But other people don't like her because they don't like the idea that, somebody should represent, they don't like the idea that, somebody should only represent one faction instead of trying to represent the whole. Okay? For example, Barack Obama, does he represent black people?
Not all American.
Yes, all Americans. Maybe the whole world. Or not.
Not
Okay, but at least he tries to represent all Americans. You understand? Okay. Thank you. You can sit down. Okay. All right. Now, let's talk about the people who don't like multiculturalism. Okay? Okay. Who's next? Who can speak? Okay. Kota, why don't you come? Actually, let's do. Kota, why don't you come up? Okay. Sanda, what's your name?
Kota.
Are you single?
No.
Okay. So, ladies,
Sorry,
don't
guys.
bother him. Okay, now hold it. Okay. This was I heard this was a famous picture. Did you see this? Did you see this before I sent it to you? Was this famous picture in Korea or not really?
뭐라는 거예요?
Not famous?
가면가 진짜 간대? 아마추어이즘.
Did you hear about this girl? So this picture got a lot of buzz among netizens because she claimed that she was like a hate student. And so she did a one-woman protest against multiculturalism. And she had a big sign. What does that sign say?
Against multiculturalism.
Right, 다문화 정책을 반대합니다. Against multiculturalism.
맞아. 왜? 애매하게 봐.
For those who are foreigners, you want to read English translation of the Saturday meeting in Korea, just go to Korea.com.
Okay.
They do a lot of translations.
Right.
And then one of the translations was one post of MLB Talk. Okay? Is that like a baseball friend?
I think so. MLB.
Or is your guiding constitution? Anyway, let's read this together. Now, there was a photo of this young woman. Let's see the young woman. Now, she wrote this big poster, right? Now, let's see this poster. I oppose. Kota.
We oppose the multiculturalism policy that turns Korea into a multi-ethnic racial country. We listen to people's diverse opinions about the current policy for foreign workers and Malaysian immigrants. 1. Foreign workers should not be considered substitutes to be 3D jobs. Currently, for picky Koreans, 3D industry's lack of Korean workforce should be solved by improving wage and labor conditions instead of importing foreign labor.
because foreign workers remit most of their salaries to their home countries. They do not contribute much to domestic consumption, and it interferes with improvements of working conditions and the minimum wage. Foreign workers are willing to work in Korea because their salary is considered high due to the currency rate. The same wage is high for foreign workers while low for domestic workers. If you okay. The government should encourage our citizens who are accused of seeking only comfortable jobs to engage in street industry with proper labor conditions and wages. If we only depend on foreign labor, our labor market and economy is disturbed. Please consider and protect our citizens first.
Now, let's look at the points one by one. Do you agree or disagree? Kota, what is she saying?
Right. She said it's kind of what they say in the last class, but Korean domestic citizens are more encouraged to work, to engage in 3D jobs like dairy, difficult, and something like that. So it's like more encouragement is needed for Korean citizens.
Right. So the girl is saying that instead of importing foreign workers, we should get Korean workers. But would you be willing to get a 3D job or not? Well, maybe you can get a 3D job, right? Work at a 3D from company. Right, that sounds okay. So if you can get a 3D job, it's all good. Would you be willing to work at a 3D job or just no job? 3D or just 3 nothing?
Obviously working for the 3D jobs.
You understand? Because right now in Korea, I heard like, especially people in the department, they're still unemployed because they're still trying to get a job at this time, right? So like, they graduated in like, like people from our semester, right? So they finished when?
In this April or March.
Yeah, so they finished like, and now they're still looking for a job. You see, that means they've been looking for a job for how many months?
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months, right? And then like, it's like, you're not, like, your job is still, you spend 3 months not working. Isn't that kind of embarrassing to you? Or is that so normal in Korea? So would you spend 3 or 6 months not working and looking for a good job, or you just want to work right away? What do you think? Would you work right away, or just spend 6 months studying for the Samsung test?
It's spending my time for 6 months to only studying for the Samsung test is not really productive. I think I'm gonna at least find some part-time jobs to earn money as studying at the same time.
So you should work part-time. Maybe a 7-Eleven or something. Okay. Everything is single floor, right? Okay. So that's the point number 1. Okay. 3, what's that? Not import market. Raise your hand. 1. No. You should have open boundary. 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. How about you? 5. Woo! Nobody agrees for the what? No, do you agree with number 1? It's a girl. She's saying that we should not import foreign workers. Yes. You don't understand. You need to understand this kind of English. Visa, like very good. Okay? So learn English. I just made it up. 3D is like dirty English. squeeze you some good, great, lots of girls, okay? Beautiful girls, that kind of job, right? And then if you go to like SK or Samsung, you find really good, great, beautiful girls, right? Okay. So, my question is, if you don't get the free visa, are you willing to get a free visa? Okay? We just want to stay home and just free nothing job. Okay? What? No work and just study? Okay. Let's talk about that a little bit later. Can you do number 2?
The currently 89% of the marriage immigrants are female, and many of them find their partners through marriage brokers. Due to the limitations of such coupling, they are prone to marrying only for acquiring citizenship, running away from home, domestic abuse, cultural difficulties, high divorce rate, etc. Brokered marriages should not be supported as they have characteristics of human trafficking. Of course, it is desirable to help them adopt the career by offering education courses, but financial aid for them is reverse discrimination against the native households. If we promote brokered marriage instead of natural marriage, it only adds to social costs. In addition, marriage immigrants in Korea have a duty to raise their children as Korean, and giving them privileges and the special category of multiculturalism only provokes native citizens' ill feelings. We may not be only ethnicity, but we have kept one common culture. Please be more considerate if you promote a multicultural society in Korea that was not founded by immigrants.
Right. So she's saying that Korea was not founded by who? Immigrants, right? So Korea is not like America, United States, Canada is like a land of immigrants. But Korea is not. So we should not be multicultural society. Do you agree or disagree?
I somehow agree with it.
You somehow agree?
Yeah.
Ooh, you should. I feel like David or something. Now, the other thing she's saying, well, that's one she's saying here, she is not multicultural. Two, she's saying that we should not give special benefits to multicultural families. Agree or disagree? Not give benefits to multicultural families.
I disagree with her opinion, like, because since foreign immigrants doesn't have a kind of enough Korean proficiencies and like Korean cultures at all, so I think not profit, but maybe something should be given to them, like to help them. I mean,
Like what?
Like that's kind of difficult question, like kind of Korean language lesson opportunity, something like that.
Maybe free lessons.
Yeah, free lessons. Or like
Free, education subsidies.
not free education subsidies, but like at least like Korean language lesson is maybe a lot by heart. Yeah.
Okay. But actually, a lot of things are really good. So the big controversy is things like education subsidies. Okay. And then one of the business at MLB Park, we know things are baseball.
Sayako is a female name.
Right.
Yeah. Ah, really? Oh.
Okay. But anyway, but supposedly there is a famous, can you read this?
Okay.
Discrimination.
Discrimination against our citizens does exist. A while ago, a famous Japanese blogger Sayaka, living in Korea, who married a Korean man, revealed that she refused to accept child care subsidies from the Korean government. She was concerned that even affluent multicultural families receive subsidies when the money should be spent for other families with real difficulties. That is clearly reverse discrimination. I'm not against foreigners living in Korea. I support the system that helps multicultural kids with finance or cultural difficulties. However, it doesn't make sense to give money out just because one of them's spouse is from a foreign country.
Stop. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, right. It's not really correct that, right? For example, if I get married with Korean girl, but I don't think I should get some subsidies, because I think like I don't have any financial problems. So like only the family which has a financial problems, like regardless whether you're from foreign countries or not, should be given some subsidies from the government.
Do you agree with what do you agree with what you said? Don't give money to multicultural families, just give it to But what did the
But
guy say?
he's kind of out of the.
Yeah, he said because Sayaka is multicultural family. He's not poor. And do I look poor to you? Do I look like Haji? Okay. But the government offered me educational aid. Oh, really? Yeah. And I said, what? That's not fair. My wife said, be quiet. And she took the aid. Because it was basically like preaching me like, woo! And because free partying here, how much is it cheap or expensive in Korea? Yeah, expensive. It's like 50만 원, 40만 원. Yeah. And so the government said, ooh, you're a multicultural family. Oh, 불쌍해. I pay half. I said, I'm not 불쌍해. And my wife said, yes, we are. So to take the money. Yeah. And but then from social point of view, because my family is like middle class. It's about professors make about maybe 100만 원, which is about middle class, right?
Okay.
And so there are a lot of poor Korean families who make less than 100만 원, maybe like 80만 원, 100만 원. So maybe they should get the money first before me. You see?
Yeah.
Right. So I thought it was unfair, but my wife is practical. If the government offers you free money, then you just take it. You see? Okay. Now. Yeah. You want to go? Right. She refused. But then she was a blogger. She said, I refuse with one hand and then take the money with the other hand. It caused a big scandal. But if she was not a blogger, maybe she would have just taken it. Okay. What's your name? Oh, Mr. Wismana. Okay, thank you. Okay. Do you want to be next or no? Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Lee.
Are you single?
No.
Do you have a big fight in the weekend?
No.
Okay. Okay, good for you. Now, Gordon, the final thing that the high school students said was that we should not have very So Mr. Lee,
Yep.
explain what is a marriage broker and tell me if that's good or bad. What is a marriage broker? Okay, let's go over one by one. What does marriage mean? People are part-time interested. Marriage means what? No. And what's a broker? Broker means between, like a 중매, okay. And marriage broker, especially commercial marriage broker is like you make money brokers make, they might get like what? Maybe yeah, maybe 10% of what? It's so bad. I don't know. Maybe there's like I don't know, marriage cost. Yeah, maybe 10% of marriage, right? So how much is marriage cost? Like are you that rich? Okay. So should I give you some money? Or should really form a but the point is that these guys they get big money, right? When they but this girl is saying that that's bad. Why would that be bad? What are the pros and cons of a marriage broker? It might be bad because why? 중매. 야, 왜 중매 결혼이 안 좋아? 돈으로 받는 중매 결혼. Okay, right. Then what kind of love is it?
계약 관계?
Right, like a
Yeah. Kind of contract.
how? And what is a contract? Like I marry you, give me what?
Something.
What?
Money or other.
So what do many
Profit.
like? What do many like marriage what? Yeah, they want money and citizenship.
Yeah, yeah.
Because unfortunately, they want to according to the right? And that leads to a lot of problems. But what you said, citizenship and runaway. Okay. Now, but what is the so that's what people think is a problem. But what is the pro? What is the benefit of a marriage broker?
Maybe if someone too old or too old or have some problem with visual.
Okay. Like too ugly?
Yes.
What do you mean by visual?
Maybe someone have a problem of marriage.
Okay.
They can maybe they use broken maybe.
Right. So that you understand? So you cannot find any girl in Korea. And they don't know any girl in Vietnam. So the only way to meet a girl is to, pay a broker. Saying I'm why? Because I don't have money to go all the way to Vietnam. And even if I go to Vietnam, how can I find a yajah? So I think that's a big sign that says yajah. You understand? So, the most efficient way is to hire an expert to get up, to find a woman who wants to marry. So, do you like marriage broker or no?
No, I don't like.
Why not?
That's not your love.
Okay. That's not real. Okay. Now, but imagine you're old and ugly. Because right now, look at Mr. Lee. Young, handsome, strong. Look at that. But imagine,
Yeah.
old, ugly, no good news.
I think
Okay? And what would you do? Are you gonna die
no.
alone? Or are you gonna get a marriage broker? At least have a chance to be happy. Do you want the chance to be happy?
Yeah.
Yes.
But then, if I were old and ugly and had a problem to marriage, I live alone. It's good for me.
Okay, so you don't want the chance to be happy.
I think marriage is 나 결혼이 다 아니야.
Say that in English.
I
Marriage
think
is not.
marriage is not
Right, marriage is not
everything.
everything.
Yeah, everything for happy.
I don't. That's an interesting question. Okay. Let's go one. Thank you very much. Okay. 좋다. Okay, look at the audience. What's your name?
My name is Shota.
Are you single?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, handsome man, right? Now, if you're right now you're young, handsome, you know, thin, right? Imagine you're old and ugly and fat. Okay? And you cannot find any girl in your country.
Yes.
In Japan. Okay. Do you want a marriage broker? Or do you want to just die by yourself?
No.
You want to what?
Die by them.
You don't want to die
Yeah.
by myself?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, why do you want to die by yourself?
I like single.
Okay. Well, obviously. So Shota likes being single, right? But then you can imagine that maybe some guy who, okay, maybe you should not do this. He does not want to die by himself. Okay, you, come on up. Stand next to me, okay? Alright. How come you don't want to die by yourself? Why is marriage important to you?
Yes, but not besides marriage. Just with another people.
Okay.
Other people.
Like a girl or dog? What are you talking about?
Yeah, girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
Why is that so important to live with a girl?
Just be by myself is so alone.
So lonely.
So lonely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to talk with people and I like people.
Okay. And by people you mean a girl, right?
Yep.
Yes. Right. Okay, because it's important. A
Yeah.
man needs to be with a woman. You know? Okay. How about you? Is a girl important to you?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Because I think not only me, but the best majority men
Okay.
basically like girls, right?
Right.
And I think if I'm in a situation that I cannot find any girls because I get I'm aging and I'm really angry and I'm just getting fat and it's kind of critical moment, right? Because maybe it can be helped that I cannot find the girl by myself, but at least I don't want to finish my family line.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still want to keep the total line?
Yeah.
Okay, now, let's say these have high divorce rate, 50%. Let's just imagine, right? I don't think it's that high yet, but let's imagine it's 50%. Is 50%, that means your chance of happiness is only 50%.
Yep.
Would you take it? Would you risk? So you have to pay, let's say, you have to pay a lot of money, and your chance of success is only 50%. Is it still, you still want to take that risk?
Yeah.
Yes. Why? 50% is better than nothing?
Yeah. Nothing is just nothing, but 50% is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So even if there is 50% divorce rate, that means at least the other 50%, they still remain married. Right. Right. So, so at least you have a chance to be happy. You have a chance to have a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't care. So, Shota, go home and die by yourself. And you, I hope you find 50% chance. Yes, thank you. All right, go. You don't have to go home by yourself. Okay. Now, you heard this debate, right? Okay, so do you want to allow marriage brokers or no marriage brokers? Okay? Who say yes, marriage brokers? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who say no, marriage brokers? Just die by yourself. 1, 2. Okay. So yes, come on up. Come on up. You can do it. I cannot hear you.
when I was a kid, and my mother's little brother, he was a long time, maybe 10 years or something, and he needs some marriage broker, and he wants work in South Korea and find a marriage broker from South Korea, and the marriage broker introduced a South Korea girl to my the mom's little brother and my uncle, and he get married with girls and come to South Korea, but it's not real marriage. It just want get a citizenship and some work or some job, and the Korea government have a department cover to find them. It's not a real marriage, and kick my uncle back to the China, but he already paid the money to the get marriage broker, so they just and he can't come to South Korea forever and get, but the chance for him is this is the chance for find happy get money for him, but the marriage broker covered him to the government and get his money and broke the dream.
Okay, so Cherin is saying that sometimes the government investigates and see if it's real marriage or fake marriage, and if it's a fake marriage, they kick you out, breaks their Korea dream. So you're saying the government should not investigate? Okay, so. Okay, so it doesn't seem. Well, anyway, but so it's kind of sad for your uncle, right? But I don't know, like some people say, like if they're married, government should not investigate. Just let them be married, okay? But what? The Korean government, the 이민자들, okay? Right, for immigrants, okay? Right. Right, so Cherim is saying maybe we should not investigate. Do you understand? Do you think government should investigate or not investigate? Why? You're going to break his happiness. His uncle. Come on. Okay, so he's saying that maybe I have some empathy for Cherim's uncle, but investigation is still good, necessary for Korean society. Okay. Next time, tell me up front so we can all hear. Okay? Now, okay. So I thought this is a very interesting debate, and then we'll have some speakers coming in a couple of weeks. Now, we had one personal essay from. Why so late? Now it's no longer 30 minutes before class. 30 minutes afterwards. Okay. We'll probably have to talk about that on Friday. Okay. Yes. Or you can just discuss it orally. Okay. Okay, now, I'm going to read this slowly. Okay? And if you see some bad English, let's fix it together. Okay? You need to fix your English so you can get a 3G job. Okay? Alright, because if you say like, I'm born, you're going to get a 3D job. Okay? Instead of saying, I'm born, you say what? Right, I was born. Okay? So while we're reading it, go ahead and correct it on your own. Okay? So, I was born and grew up in a small city. Just a small town, 200,000 people. In America, that we consider kind of a, it's not a town, it's actually a city. Okay? So many people in China. In Yangbian, okay? Anyway, I was born, my grandfather told me I'm Korean, but I had been told I'm Chinese in the school. So I was very improbable whether I'm Korean or Chinese. Okay? But the word 조선족 is not an original word. In the Chinese dictionary, the word means all Korean people in the world. Okay? We, Korean Chinese, who like me, we, Korean Chinese like I, okay, because I study Korean and English from primary school when we are kids. You study Korean and English as a foreign language or as a regular language? Mother tongue. Oh, okay. So this must have been a school for ethnic minorities. Okay? So they teach in do they teach half Chinese, do they teach half the classes in Chinese, half in Korean? Okay. Oh, so most of the classes are in Korean. Okay. Okay, I'm at a 민족학교. But does that mean your Chinese sucks?
Their Chinese stuff, but in my 동네 is many Korean Chinese people, so I play with them. So my Chinese good than the other Chinese Korean Chinese. Yeah, of course.
You went to like ethnic minority school. That's actually a very controversial topic. Ethnic minority schools, like multicultural schools, because some people say they should just, like in China, they should just learn Chinese, right? Not Korean. Okay. Now, so we are good at Korean. We're better at Korean. No, because you're comparing. You don't say good than. You say better than. Okay. So we are better at Korean than normal Chinese people, and better at Chinese than normal Korean people. Do you understand? Okay? But Korean people think we're not real Koreans, and Chinese people think we're not original Chinese. Maybe say we're not native Chinese. Okay? So we do not really belong to either of them. Okay? To either of the people closest to us. We are multicultural persons in between two countries. Okay? So you felt sad? And then how many 조선족 in China? You're saying there's a lot. There's 2 million Korean Chinese live in China. Most of them live in the northeast and the big cities of China. Cities, right? So they either live in Yanbian or they live in like big cities like where? Guangzhou. Okay. So where they can make more money? Okay. Now, in Yanbian, the place where I was growing up, 50% were Korean Chinese. Okay? Ooh, half. I guess it's like Ansan. Right. Yanbian is the largest Korean Chinese community in the world. The Korean language and traditional culture education is very universal, or just say very common. Half of students in Yanbian University are Korean Chinese. Do they, at the university, Yanbian University, do they teach in Chinese or Korean? Some classes are okay.
It's the Korean by the Korean, but if the professor is the Chinese, do you teach the Chinese?
Okay. Is Yanbian considered good university or sucks?
Good university.
Oh, really? Good university. So if you go there, like, woo, it's like sky.
No, it's just
So you can get a good job if you go to Yanbian.
Yeah, but for me, I don't want to study in Yangon University because I live in the Yangon a long time.
Okay.
I want to experience other
place.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why you came to Hanyang.
Oh yeah.
Yes. OCW Hanyang's better. So come to our school. Okay. Okay. So he said that blah blah blah, and then when I was 12 years old, my father left me and went to South Korea to make money. Okay? He was a math teacher in primary school, but he didn't get paid for over 10 months. So he gave up the job of math teacher. He worked at a public school or hagwon. How come they didn't pay him? How come he didn't get money?
Local government.
Okay.
But the local one is poor, so they don't delay the pay a lot of time.
So he didn't get any money at all.
But my mother is working for government, so but the pay of my mom is by the central government.
Central government.
So I will live by my mother's pay.
Oh, by the okay. Right, he was very disappointed. Yes. That's like a scandal. How can, especially even local governments, they have some money. Yes, I never heard of that before. But he worked for Koreans. He worked in Korea, right? South Korea, or did he work? Did you say he went to South Korea to work as a teacher? Oh, in China. Oh, hometown. Oh, I see. Then you have to switch the sentence. You're saying, my father left me because earlier in China, he worked as a primary school teacher. Because, because that doesn't happen in Korea, right? Even in local government, even in local government, you still get paid. Okay? Don't ever work for Chinese local government. Okay. All right. Now, so because he didn't get any money in China, he went to South Korea. Okay. He worked at factory and laundry in South Korea. He told me that South Korean boss give more work to Korean Chinese, okay, than South Koreans. Very bad to Korean Chinese, okay. When I was a kid, I believed all of it, okay, all these stories. This was my first impression of South Koreans. It's not good. More and more Korean Chinese went to South Korea to make money. Legally or illegally? Like half and half? Okay. Okay. What is the difference between legal and illegal? Because if you're Joseonjo, can you get visa right away? Okay. To the Korean government? Oh, to the broker? Or if you're old? Oh, I see.
Pay more money for the broker.
So you're saying that the Korean government, they just give visa to young and educated people?
Yeah. When I was a kid.
When I was a kid. How about now?
Now
Now they give more visa or less visa?
more visa, but they handle more visa.
Okay.
But 나이가 한대.
But 나이가 there's an age. What's the age limitation? 50?
55 or.
Oh, that's still fine.
And
Yeah.
from 25 to 55.
How old are you?
I'm 25 in Chinese years, but I'm 27 in Korea.
Oh, okay. So you can work at a job. Okay, but right, part time. Okay. So these days, more and more Joseonjo, they want to go to South Korea to make money, right? So you can make a lot more money than Then Yongbyon, maybe 2 times more, 3 times more. How much more? Okay. How much does she make per month? Right, 한국 돈으로. Like 100만 원, 200만 원. 60만 원. Woo! Yes. Okay. So in,
she can make
150만 원.
in
one month,
one
right?
month.
So you can switch from 60만 원 to 150만 원. That's like more than double. Okay? So for 조선족, that's big money, whereas for Korean workers, would you be willing to work for 150만 원 or too small? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right, so it's really big. Yeah, big. So it's big money if you're, if you're just getting 60만 원. Right. China. Right, because cost of living is cheaper there. Right. So 조선족, when they come to Korea, they make 150만 원 and they try to save most of it and then go back to China, or do they just want to stay in Korea? Okay, environment is good. Okay, but do they send money back home to China?
When I was a kid, my father sent the money to me for the school fees.
Okay.
But now I don't know other people.
Sure. I think that still happens. A lot of people, they come like, I might go to the Chinese massage, okay, and then most of them, they have their children back home in China, and then they just send because they don't have money for apartment. They live at the massage place, there's like one big room with lots of beds, and then they get free food from the ajumma, right? And they work like 12, 14 hours a day, and so they live there, work there, and save most of the money, and they send it back to their family's home, okay? And the high school girl said, that's a good thing or bad thing to send your money back home? They said it's a bad thing, right? But do you think it's okay? It's good? Work hard and send your money back home? Or do you think it's bad for Korea? Maybe it's good for Korea? Why is it good for Korea? For these workers who work hard and send their money back home?
Because Korea company will make more money with low prices.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe cheap labor means like you can get a lot of things from cheap labor, right?
Yeah.
Massage or factory products or have you guys ever gone to like a restaurant? Yeah. Like most of the workers here they're just like they really know how to speak food. Yeah. Didn't know? Yeah, when I go to like Morotan, maybe like 90% they're Korean. Okay? Oh, so you can ask, are you just that? Really? How much money did you make per month as a 목욕탕 아저씨?
3 years ago.
3 years ago?
4 years ago.
Oh, okay. I understand. But how much money did you make back then? 한 달에?
한 250만 원.
How much?
140만 원.
Oh, 140만 원. Okay. So, it's not a lot, but for China it's a lot. Okay. Anyway, so the point is that, and they're willing to work cheap. Are you gonna work with currency? No. That's like the worst 3D job, right? So for most Korean guys, they don't want to be 목욕탕 아저씨. Okay? So, the 조선족, they do it, they work hard, they do it for cheap, and then they send money home. And you something that is good for Korea is also good for China, and maybe you can say that maybe by sending money back to China, they can buy more what? More Korean products. Yeah, more Korean products. Do you think? Okay, so let's end there. Any other thoughts? Yes, we'll read the rest Friday. Okay, I mean, we'll read the rest next week. I mean, on week 9. Okay? Okay. Any questions? Okay, that sounds good. Thank you, Mr. Chair.